Welcome to Netrush Report, your home for tennis drama, rivalries, and raw emotion on and off the court. If you live for shocking, let's rewind to Monday night. Under the lights at Arthur Ashe Stadium, Gauff was expected to ride her French Open triumph and deep summer form into another serious U.S. Open run. Instead, Naomi Osaka, making her own remarkable comeback, overpowered her from start to finish. The result, 6-3, 6-2. Osaka through to the quarterfinals. Gauff left stunned in the fourth round. After the match, Gauff admitted disappointment. She knew she hadn't played at her best. She even called her performance below par and gave full credit to Osaka, praising the former U.S. Open champion's relentless execution. But when pressed about what comes next, Gauff gave an answer that surprised many. She said she would now begin preparing for the Australian Open, essentially dismissing the rest of the season, including major events like the Billie Jean King Cup Finals in Shenzhen. This is where Rick Macci stepped in. The man who once coached Serena and Venus Williams believes Gauff is making a crucial mistake. In his words, shutting down too early and shifting all focus to January could actually create newer problems. What does he mean by that? For Macci, momentum in tennis is everything. He's watched champions rise and fall based not only on talent, but on rhythm, confidence, and staying battle-ready. Gauff, he argues, has had an incredible 2025, highlighted by her French Open title, but choosing to essentially skip the remainder of the calendar risks breaking her rhythm. Macci points out that while rest and recovery are important, completely dismissing months of competition can backfire. Players lose their sharpness, the fire dulls, and by the time the Australian Open comes around, the field has caught up, mentally and physically. And Gauff's decision isn't just about skipping tournaments. It's about skipping the Billie Jean King Cup Finals, a team event that could have given her valuable match play in a high-pressure environment. Those experiences are the ones that sharpen a champion's edge, even in the off-season. That let's also not ignore the bigger picture here. Coco Gauff is only 21 years old. She's already a Grand Slam champion, yes, but she's also still navigating the balance between scheduling, mental recovery, and maintaining momentum. It's a juggling act that even the greats like Serena, Federer, and Nadal struggled with in their early 20s. The reactions online were split. Some fans defended her decision, arguing that she deserves to recharge after a grueling year. Others, however, criticized her for pulling the plug too soon, especially when the tennis world is buzzing with opportunities to build on her success. But here's the key point. Coco Gauff isn't running from the loss. In her press conference, she made it clear that she would work harder to sharpen her game. She's aware of the criticism, aware of the expectations, and isn't letting one disappointing match define her season. The real question now is, who's right? Is Gauff being smart by protecting her body and preparing for 2026? Or is Macci right that abandoning competitive match play for months risks losing her edge? History gives us examples on both sides. Naomi Osaka herself once took extended breaks and returned with incredible results, but she also struggled with consistency after long layoffs. Serena, on the other hand, rarely dismissed entire stretches of the season, always keeping her engine running. Even if she wasn't playing her absolute best, what's clear is that Gauff is entering a new stage of her career. She's no longer the teenager with nothing to lose. She's a Grand Slam champion, a top contender, and every decision she makes will be scrutinized. Whether this gamble pays off at the Australian Open remains to be seen, but for now, Rick Macci's warning is a reminder. In tennis, momentum is fragile, and even the brightest stars can flicker if they step away too long. So, what do you think? Did Coco Gauff make the right call by shutting down her season early, or should she have listened to Rick Macci and kept fighting through the fall? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We're watching them all. This is Netrush Report, your front row seat to the biggest shocks, rivalries, and raw emotion in tennis. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss our next deep dive. Until next time, stay tuned. And remember, in tennis, every decision matters.